usual one, alright? So, what's A dash? A dash is everything that's... So, would you agree with me? Actually, I'll use the old highlighter. Okay, would everybody agree with this blue region I'm getting in here? Would everybody agree that's A dash? Now, that's everything in A dash, but there's a catch. The catch is it also has to be in common with B. So what part of the blue region is also in B? See this region here? That's your answer. The rest of it should not be shaded in. And you're done. That's it. In a nutshell. Anybody get that? Alright. Shh. We all good? Okay. Now. What's the next question we had? Was it 8 and 9? 9 and 10? Was it question 9 we had, guys? So, 7 and 9 we're doing, okay? Shh. Alright. So, shh. I'll ask you guys some of these now. Okay, let me see. Who to start with? Ah, S. Good man. Okay, what goes in the middle? Any of these? I don't think there is any, is there? The number of girls that play both games, that's actually the goal of the question. So because we don't know what it is, what do you think we should put in? Put in an X. Okay. Now, we'll call this hockey and this one tennis. Must be a posh skill. Now, okay. It says 10 play neither, so what does that mean about the 10? Where do I put it? Put 10 outside. We all good so far? Everybody should have got that right, yeah? Yeah. Great. Now, what happens if I put 16 in here? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? People are saying it's a bad thing. Why is it a bad thing? Hockey would then be 16 plus X. Hockey is meant to be 16 in total. It's too large. So what do I need to do to counteract that? Because when you add 16 minus X to X, you get 16. And what about in here? 12 minus X. You all good? Happy days. Now, here's what we're going to do. What happens when we add up all 4 regions? Do you know what I mean by 4 regions? This is... Oh, that's a terrible color, but we'll use it. That's region 1. This is region 2. This one's region 3. Everybody see region 3? And which one's region 4? The outside. See why there's 4 regions? When you add all 4 regions together, what should be the answer? Who said it? Why is it 32? Well done. So, let's add them together. Okay, let's not use highlighter anymore. Okay, so what do I need to write down? I need to write down 16 minus X plus 12 minus X plus 10 equals 32. I think I'm going to get 38. Is that okay? Add the regular numbers together. What's minus X plus X? Minus X plus X is nothing, and then we have a minus X left over, don't we? So what do you think X is? Anybody? X is 6. Now, when you find out the answer here, you can always write your answers. Don't scribble this out. Just write the answers in a different color underneath it. So this zone will be 10. How do I know it's 10? Yeah. 6 in the middle. And here? 6 as well. How many number of girls who played? So the number of girls who played both games is 6, because that's the middle. How many people played hockey but not tennis? Hockey only. Hockey only is this region here. Looks a bit like Pac-Man. This region here. And what is it? 10 people. Okay. This one's slightly easier. You listening? Shh. This one's slightly easier. So, 8 households had a cat and a dog. So that's 8 in the middle. That's easy. 22 take away 8. Anybody? 14. It's because it has to add the 22. What about in here? 16 take 8. 8. 8. Alright. And then add them all together and take it away from 40. So 40 take away 14, take away 8, take away 8. Anybody get 10? Okay. How many households had neither a cat or a dog? 10 on the outside? That was far easy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to experiment with two versions of... When you see these maximum minimum questions and sets, what you want to do is you want to make the same set twice. So see the way I have two of them now? And what we're going to do with the two of them is we're just going to experiment with the numbers. And I'll explain what I mean. So imagine the two most extreme circumstances. Extreme circumstance number 1. 11 people on the outside. 13 people on the other side. No intersection. Is this allowed? Put your hands up. Do you think if it's allowed or not? Yes, sir. What do you think? All right. How many people am I allowed in the box? How many people do I have in the box? 24. Illegal, right? Everybody cool with that being illegal? Now I'm going to start messing around with the number in the middle. I'm going to slowly bring it up. Okay. I'm going to slowly think of a number. What if I use the number 2? What will that? How will that change to 11? It turns it into 9. What if I turn? What does it turn the other one into? 11. Okay. Let's add it up now. 9 plus 2 plus 11. 22. Not going to work either, is it? I'll up it again. I'll up it to 4. Okay. Now what does that do over here? And the other one? 7 and 9. Still 20, yeah? Too big? I'll try 6 first. Okay. Let's see. 6. What do you reckon this time? 11 take away 6. And 7. Add it together. 18. Perfect. 18. That is your most extreme example where you're trying to keep the middle as small as possible. Does everybody see that? See the way I started off as 0 and worked my way up until I got a total of 18. Now I'm going to show you your other most extreme example. If there's 11 in here and 13 in here, we know that's illegal, don't we? Because it will end up with 24 instead of how many? 18, yeah? So here's what I recommend. I recommend we say that there's 11 in common. Do you get what I'm saying? All 11 that do A also do B. So I moved the 11 in here. What does this make this number out here? 0. What does it make this number here? 2. Now, how many people are meant to be in this again? So what do I need to put on the outside to balance the books? 5. So, in one example, I put the highest intersection possible. Do you get what I'm saying? I forgot how to spell intersection, but give it a go. And in this one, I put the lowest intersection possible. Okay? So that's what I do with this question. I put the highest one in one of them. I put the lowest one in the other one. And then I balance the books. Are you okay with that so far? Now, let's answer the questions using what we know now. What is the minimum value of A intersection B? Well, which one has the smaller value of A intersection B? 6 or 11? 6. Okay. Sorry. I have to redo that. So the answer is 6. Which one has the maximum value of A union B? Well, let's find out. What's 0 plus 11 plus 12? 13 is one answer. And what about this answer over here? 5 plus 6 plus 7. So which one's the maximum? 18 is the maximum. Which was the minimum? Sorry, the maximum value of the intersection. 11. You cool with that? This one here, we'll start off with the highest number possible. What's the highest number I could put in the middle? Remember, there's 24 here and 16 here. What do you reckon? Why don't I put all 16 into the middle? And what does that essentially do to it? Puts that one to? Alright, and puts this one to? What? 8. Now, is this allowed? Let's find out. So, does it give us anything else? A unit B complement is 6. Oh, sorry. This is actually okay because it fills the criteria. Is there 24 in A? See this box here? Does it fulfill that criteria? Yeah. Is there 16 in B? It fulfills the criteria. Is there 6 people outside both circles? This qualifies as a successful question. It meets the 3 criteria. Is that okay? Now you go down. That was the largest intersection I'm allowed to have. So therefore, what's the smallest intersection I'm allowed to have? Why don't we try the most extreme example possible? 0. Is 0 allowed? Let's find out. Is there still 24 people in A? Is there still 16 in B? Is there still 6 on the outside? It's allowed. I didn't break any rules, did I? It's different from question 16. Small differences. Any question? Next question. What is the maximum value of the intersection? Which one has the bigger intersection? Which one? 16 in the middle. So the first answer is 16. Which one has the bigger U value? U value is where you add all the numbers in the rectangle. So as an example, add the 3 of those numbers for the U value of that one, and add these 3 numbers for the U value of this one. What do we think the answer is? I think the answer is 46, is it? 24 plus 16 plus 6. And the smallest value of U? A plus 16 plus 6? 30. Okay.